I was adopted. I find out by my mom, my adopted mom. My real mom, she was young. She decided to just not giving you away. She decided to put you in a little box next to the trash can for the next day to be picked up. No, I'm always asking why my family called me trash, why my family called me dirt. That was never a good name for me. That was never a name of love. They always used to come to the house, like cousins, uncles. They tried to abuse me, not only physical, but sexually. And they say if I say something to my mother, they will kill me. All that stays in your heart, in your memories forever. It's hard. I never do anything to anybody or to hurt anybody. I feel like my life started changing. I feel like I started having future. Then I started working out in another different gym. That's when I saw my wife for the first time, and I said, I think I believe in the confession. When you confess something, I said that woman is going to be my wife. Then we decided to get married in the Catholic Church. Kind of opened my eyes to what is religion. There is empty. There is no God. It's all about other things. I have so many people telling me about Jesus, but I don't want to hear it. I don't want anything to do with a life in Christianity. With my job, driving at nighttime for long hours on the road and listen to nonsense stuff. Music, they don't leave anything for my soul. The devil was taking advantage of me being alone, and they started talking to me, putting things on my head and my heart about my wife, and like things that I regret. A guy told me, why you don't buy a satellite radio? I turned it on, I was excited. I said, all right, let's party. And all of a sudden, there was this Christian radio station in Spanish. I turned it to another different station. And then something happened to that thing that I had to turn it on and off. And it came back to the same guy. And this pastor started talking about things that really touched my life, that really made me think about like how this guy knows what I'm going through. He said, this is the Holy Week. It's Thursday. And tomorrow, Jesus will die on the cross for you and for me. I asked my wife's mom, do you have a church around here? He said, yeah, it's the Catholic church where we go right down the street. You're welcome to, but you don't like Catholic churches. I said, I gotta go to a church. Like my heart was asking something to somebody. And then I start crying. All these memories, they start coming back to me in flashes. Like, about my childhood, this, that, my whole life start coming in front of me. And when I open the door, I walk out. Something hit my back. That was this big cross. That was the cross of the altar right behind me. I look at Jesus crucified on the cross, and the message came to me right away. I look into his eyes and said, Jesus, I love you. So I called my wife. I want you to tell me what we need to save this marriage. And she said, I think we need God in our lives. I have to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for talking to you and the way that I did my things, but I love you. I love my son. And since that day, we started searching for a Christian church. And we got into our seats. All I did was lift my hands and thank God for letting me feel that again, for letting me feel alive. And me and my wife, we were lifting hands, holding hands. Pastor Eddie started talking about this message about redeem. And he used bottles of Coke from like the dirty one that you can find in the trash and in the streets. I went through horrible things in my life. But even with all that, God loves me. And God has a purpose for my life. Así que te invito a que lo aceptes, a que tengas una relación con Cristo fuertemente y que Cristo sea esa roca y esa fundación en tu hogar. Y vas a ver lo que Dios va a hacer en tu vida, en tu familia, va a restaurar tu familia, tu relación con tus hijos. Es lo que anhelo con todo mi corazón, de que Dios te toque en este instante y que tomes esa decisión.